Hi, I'm State Representative Fred Finn, and I represent the 35th Legislative District, which includes all of Mason County and portions of Kitsap, Grays Harbor, and Thurston counties. Thank you for tuning in to my video update. We're about halfway through the 2010 legislative session. You may have recently received a postcard from me in the mail with the information about an online survey. There's a link to the survey on my website, and the web address for the survey itself should also be visible on your screen right now. The survey gives you a chance to tell me what you think the top priorities should be in this legislative year and where you prefer state dollars to be allocated. I welcome your input, especially in this difficult budget year when tough choices have to be made. Meanwhile, I'd like to share some of the things I'm working on at this time. Job creation is a top priority. The key to economic recovery is jobs. It's basic economics. When people are making money, they put money back into the economy. So we want to get people back to work. We also want to be very careful that whatever we do here, we don't cost jobs. One area that holds great potential for job creation is biomass energy. Biomass comes from wood waste that is left over after timber has been harvested. People here in Washington spent $9 billion last year importing fuel from outside the state. If we could just keep some of that money here and invest it in our own homegrown energy sources, just think what that would help our state budget. Earlier this year, we had hearings in the Energy Committee, which I'm the vice chair of, on legislation I prime sponsored to encourage the development of biomass in our state. Recently, there was a big announcement that a biomass energy plant will be constructed in Shelton. It will employ up to 700 people during construction phase. Once the plant is operational, it'll employ up to 275 people. This is great news for Mason County and the surrounding region. These are good paying jobs with a future and the kind of job creation we need to lead us out of this recession. Another priority for me is to keep moving forward with the Belfair Bypass project. I like to ask people, what do Mike Tyson, Christie Brinkley, and the idea of the Belfair Bypass all have in common? The truth is, they were all born about the same time, in 1966. There are serious traffic flow and congestion issues in Belfair, and the people who have to deal with it daily want the state to get something done. State funds are scarce right now, but that doesn't mean that we can't keep moving forward. Together with the House Transportation Chair, I wrote a letter to State Transportation Secretary Paula Hammond requesting that our State Department of Transportation make every effort to work together with Mason County civic and business leaders and community members to get this project moving. It may need to be scaled back, but we should keep making progress on the bypass and come up with a solution that will work within a limited budget. I'll continue to push on this so that we can provide some congestion relief in the Belfair area. Another transportation issue I'm involved with is legislation that would tax oil that is refined here in Washington but then shipped out of state. The 2.5 cent per gallon tax would provide money for our state ferry system to help replace an aging fleet and keep the system maintained and operational. Today we have no long-term plan for ferry construction, and this would go a long way to help that. I want to be very clear. Consumers here in Washington would not pay this. It is only an oil which is exported out of the state. Ferry service is important to the people of the 35th District because we are a link in the state's marine highway system. I voted in favor of this bill in committee, and I hope that it makes it to the House floor for a full vote. That's some of what I've been working on at this time, and I'd again like to invite you to take my survey and tell me how you want to see the state balance the budget this year. Please contact my office with any questions or send me an email and tell me what's on your mind. Thanks for watching today. I'm State Representative Fred Finn here at the State Capitol in Olympia.